In the last episode, you will remember that we did a lot of boat maintenance and repair, but this episode we wanted to share some of the other things we did in Langkawi before we checked out and headed to Thailand. Some of you may know already that Darroch is an expert on ants and he's also a pretty good entomologist, so he decided to do a talk for some of the cruisers at Rebak Marina.
Tastes like lemons, because a male, and to get a queen, so you basically just have to feed it more. So, like I said, it's a really unternerious, quite relaxed, depending on the species. Fire ants, you'll have no chance. Ant colony, it's quite simple. You basically just need a test tube with water.
We also thought it would be a good idea one day to go to a nearby rice paddy and find out how rice is actually grown and harvested. Once we became experts on rice growing and planting, we decided it would be a good idea to practice our skills on shredding coconuts.
So we're leaving Rebak Marina and heading on. We've just discovered that we've outstayed our visas, so we've got some begging to do when we get to checking out. Apparently they can be quite strict.
So we've left the dock. I have to say it's very nerve-wracking considering we had the old engine apart, but it all sounds okay.
But we'll be a bit sympathetic because of all of the work we've been doing on the boat. Anyway, it's I don't think I've ever been sadder to leave a place. It's been absolutely fantastic, this place. The marina's been second to none, really. One of the best marinas, or probably the best marina we've ever been. The management fantastic. They had lots of things on for the yachties. The swim pool, cheap bar, gym, tennis courts, table tennis, loads of stuff. Yeah, it's really good and not overly expensive either. I mean, to pay for facilities like that anywhere else in the world would be just prohibitive. We wouldn't have even been able to go. So we've been glad over the Christmas period to have that little bit of luxury, that little bit of R&R, but now we're cracking on.
Apart from visiting the usual offices, the harbour master, the immigration and customs, we also had to go to the headquarters and prepare a document describing why we'd overstayed our visas because of the major repairs we did in the boatyard. They kindly listened to our story. They didn't fine us and gave us 3 days to leave.
So an early start, we're heading, catching the wind and making use of the light to check out. We've anchor from Kua, and then we're just weaving our way through these super yachts to Telaga, where we're going to fuel up. Incidentally, there are a couple of interesting boats around here. We've got Flying Fox, which I think is the most expensive charter yacht in the world. Also, we've got this weird sort of catamaran sort of boat, which is kind of like a monohull with an outrigger and then a hotel built on the bridge deck, which is really weird. So we're just heading towards Rebak Island now and up the main channel, but there are an unbelievable amount of fishing pots and fishing nets around. Surprising, seeing as it's the main channel, how many are around. And obviously we're ultra careful now. I haven't got a fishing gear wrap. When I approach Langkawi, we're more careful than ever.
Talaga is a very handy place to fill up with diesel on Langkawi. We filled up all of our jerry cans because we really didn't know when we'd find another place to buy good diesel.
Quickly! Filled up on the jerry cans, filled up on the fuel, so we're absolutely topped up with diesel. And now we've just got to pay and go.
Okay, this is it. We're leaving Malaysia and we are heading to Thailand. It's wonderful sailing weather, nice and flat, good wind. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm making the most of it. I'm going to show you our sail setup. So we've got the main out, we've got 2 reefs in the main, because it is gusting up to like 15, it might be more, it's quite changeable around these islands. We've got like probably half the mizzen out and nearly all of the genoa. And just to see what happens when it settles down. It is beautiful on Langkawi, but it's just nice to be gone because a lot of it we're connecting to doing the boat, fixing the boat up. So we didn't really go exploring very much, but it was all boat works. But we had a great time in Rebak, as you know, and yeah, it is. It's a beautiful way to leave, really, like this. I'll show you. And later that day, we arrived in one of the real cool islands of Thailand called Koh Lipe. It was time to absorb the cool vibe and celebrate with a party on the beach. Stay tuned for more adventures as we sail around the world. If you want to find out how to fix your boat, go to our Mothership maintenance channel, and if you've got any questions you want to ask us, join our Patreon family.